Story time. Okay, so hang in there. At the end, I have two very, very important questions for you after this story. So the other day, I popped on to social media, one of them, and this guy popped up, and instantly there was something there, and I think I listened to like one of his messages, and it was in alignment with what I share. Something in me made me write him instantly and say, hey, I would love to meet you and pick your brain. I don't even know. I don't know if that's what I wrote. Something along those lines. Okay, so I did. I DM'd him. And that was that. And then it was like almost as if I forgot about it. Almost as if that wasn't me doing that. In that initial message, though, I had said, hey, I'm going to be in Omaha. It seems like you live or work in the area. So yeah, let me know. Anyway, he writes me back. He's like, yeah, let's meet. Okay, cool. Done. I didn't think anything of it really, honestly. So like it wasn't like nerves that came up or, oh my God, like, what do I wear? It was just me being me. So I go to the appointment in Omaha. We end up meeting downtown Omaha at a coffee shop. I have not hung out in Omaha in like 10 years since I lived there. No, it's longer than that, like 12 years since I lived there. Anyway, so we met at a coffee shop. We talked for like an hour at the coffee shop, and then we walked for 7 miles in downtown Omaha, which, by the way, if you have not seen that area, I think it's Conagra Park area, it is cool. They have some shit that I'm like, this should be in like Denver, Colorado. It was cool. Anyway, okay, so, yeah, that was really cool, and you should listen to your intuition. Oh, so what I did say to him when we first sat down is, so I have no idea why I'm here right now, except for it felt right to write you and say I want to meet you, and I know that that was my intuition. And because I'm getting really good at listening to my intuition, it's been work, it's been practice, it's part of the practice, but you gotta stay curious. So I said, I had a little conversation with my intuition. I said, okay, we're doing this, and I'm gonna just ask questions and try to figure out why it is that we've been brought together. Okay, like why it is that we have been brought together. Yeah, anyway, so there's that. Okay, so with all of that being said, my first question for you is, were you able, while you were listening to that story right there, did you think about anything while I was sharing that story with you? Like, did your mind trail, and did you start thinking about the shit that you had to do today, or, something from yesterday or whatever? So that's question number one, okay? And if you said no to that, good job. You were super present. Good job. That is what presence is, that you were so here with me, tuned in, tapped in, just listening to my story. My next question is obviously, if it wasn't a no, it was like, yeah, you were thinking about, whatever, the dishes that you need to do later or whatever. How do you know? How do you know? I guess regardless if it was pure silence up there and you were listening, fully tuned in, or if there was another voice up there, your voice, another voice, interrupting me. How do you know? How do you know that you were thinking about other things? That's question number 2. How do you know? Oh, and by the way, the guy I met is really amazing, and I'm still staying curious, because there's a reason why we met, and yeah, he's got Stacy energy. He's got a lot of love to give to the world. So we'll see what comes of this.